Okay, so here is your assignment using the skills that you have learned. So you're going to um, create a poster. I don't care what size, and you are going to that poster has to have two sets of text that are filled in with the images that it's describing, which sounds really confusing. So I gave you an example. So I love candy. And so here's my example. So the word candy, is there. But more importantly, the word Snickers is there. And that's actually a picture of a Snickers bar. And then Reese's peanut butter cups are my favorite. And so I found a stack. I found a picture of a stack of peanut butter cups, and I put them in the text Reese's peanut butter cups. So I'll show you one more time how to do that. Unfortunately, this assignment, my computer crashed and it did not save. Kind of disappointed, but let me just show you quickly how I would do this assignment again. So here I am in PhotoPea. So remember, you've got the gradient tool. So I'll just go with the gradient tool. This time I'm going to use the Smarties. And so I find a picture of Smarties. I'm going to right click. I'm going to copy this image. I'm going to go over to PhotoPea and I'm going to edit and paste, or you can Control V. Remember, it doesn't really matter how big it is because we're actually just going to clip it based on the text that we put on top of it. So I'm going to click on text, and I'm going to click, and I'm going to type in Smarties. Control A. I'm a keyboard shortcut fan. So I'm going to find a nice thick font and one that's even a little bit bigger. This is a terrible font, but I'm going to use it anyway. So I'm going to put it right over top of the Smarties. Remember to do the clipping mask. So you're going to drag the picture of the Smarties on top of the text. Then you right click on the layer that has the image and you're going to choose clipping mask. Okay, so here's my Smarties, the word Smarties with the picture of the Smarties in it. Okay, now I want to add maybe a stroke. So I'm going to double click or go down to the effects and I'm going to add a stroke, maybe. Oh, I didn't do it to the correct layer, right? You have to do that to the text layer. So I'm going to double click on the Smarties, on the word Smarties, and I'm going to add a stroke and say okay and okay. Now here's something that's a little bit tricky. If I want to move this, remember that this picture of the Smarties and the word Smarties are together. Okay, so if I move one, it does not move the other, right? So if you want to move them at the same time, you're going to hold the Shift key and you're going to select them both. Now when I click on the Move tool, it moves the words, which is this layer, the text, and it moves the picture that's behind it, which is that top layer. Okay, so I'm here. If you have any questions, you can chat with me through GoGuardian. You can chat with me through the Google Meet. You want two things of text that have the images in them, a gradient and some sort of descriptive word so that we know what we're looking at. So again, on my example here, everything is candy.